Alright, so a friend of mine asked me to make a video showing how to customize Debian so it's a little bit more like some of the other more modern looking distros like Linux Mint, XFCE, and Manjaro, etc. And I was like, oh, just go in the setting manager and change things. And I haven't played with XFCE as much as some of the others in, well, especially Cinnamon, in several years. And what I use XFCE for, I don't really care if it's customized looking or not. But it turns out some things are a little more complicated and need some instructions or directions or just pointing out. And that's what this is. It's warm here, so the AC will kick on now and again. That's the background noise you'll hear. And before we jump into it, please like, comment, subscribe. Thank you. Alright, I already showed how to change to the whisker menu. If you right click properties, right click on the whisker menu, properties, and panel button, this is where you set whether you want just the icon, just the title, just the icon, the title and the icon. So that's what I'm going to do. First thing I think we're going to get into is get rid of this bottom panel bar and show how you move this panel. You need to click on a blank area to get the panel preferences for that bottom panel. It's panel 2. Now if you are having a lot of problems doing that, this might be easier to do it up top, do panel properties, and then switch to panel number 2. Okay, I'm going to delete it. Remove. That's it. It's gone. Panel properties again. I'm going to unlock the panel. See this little weird looking hand grab bar or whatever it is? You grab that and then you move it to where you want. It's set for horizontal if we want it vertical. And then you can move it to where you want. I'm going to stick with horizontal. And I like it up there. I'm going to move it up there. I'm going to leave it up there, but if you're the kind that likes it down here, look at my hand getting stuck. If you're the kind that likes it, down here, you can leave it there, put it to where you want, and then lock it. Again, I prefer it up there. I'm going to lock it up there. I'm going to install Plank. Okay. Okay, planks installed. Hold down the Alt key and hit the F2 key. That brings up this command bar. Up, type in plank, and there it is down there. I'm gonna get, I don't want two of them. What's this? I don't even know what that is. Firefox, parole, fine. Alt, F2 again, plank, dash dash, PREFERENCES, plank preferences. Okay. Transparent, matte, and GDK is fine. I want it a little bigger. That's too big. Number right about there. That looks okay. I'm going to leave it on IntelliHide. I like it, the icon zoom, so like when you roll over it, it zooms. And that's it. You know, I should probably make this one now preferences. No. Let's make these a little bigger. Automatically hide the panel, intelligent. I'm going to get rid of those. I don't like them on my desktop, so I'll just move that like that for now. Session and startup. Application auto start. Plus sign. Plank. What I like to say, they're stupidly simple. Command. This plank. On login. Okay. He's on there. takes some time. It takes let's change the file manager. This is the file manager. It's called Thunar. Pretty basic file manager. Notice there's no show hide, there's no search. I'm not a huge fan of Thunar. It's a basic file manager, it gets the job done most of the time. But I prefer, okay, so I'm going to add that terminal to the plank. That's all you have to do. Right click. I'm going to add Nemo. It's already added, but this is how you do it. Okay. Okay, so there's two different files in File Manager. Sometimes they're both called files, whatever. Might take you a second to see which is which. See if I can kind of have these side by side. You can see some of the differences. You can't see it, but because of the I'm recording, the cursor is flickering like crazy. Right click. There's the choices. Right click. Open as root. Show hidden. No open as root. No hidden. Search. Okay, so now I'm gonna set that as the default. I'm gonna go over here to default applications, utilities. I've already typed in Nemo, but basically you just type in Nemo. And now Nemo is my default file manager. What do we want to do next? Change the... No. I'm going to go down to mouse. Where is it? Mouse and touchpad. Theme. Cursor size. Make it as big as I can. Now I have a big cursor. Okay, if this was on a regular, this would work, scale. It doesn't work. Didn't make a difference. I'll just put this down here. Fonts and themes. You can change the DPI if you need it bigger because of eyesight issues. Again, that doesn't seem to be making much of a difference here in the VM. Let's talk about changing the background. Okay. This will start off saying desktop dash base. Once you change it, you'll never get it to say that again. Even though you can go to the exact same place it was, you won't be able to do it. So let's take a look at what comes with it. If you go to USR, share, and if we take a look through these wallpapers, space font, contents, you gotta keep clicking till you get all the way down to this. Open. Again, other locations, user, share, wallpapers. This Homeworld wallpaper. What the hell is that? I don't think I've looked at that one. Oh, okay. That's another place those are. The famous Debian Bullseye. Okay. Let's try it. Okay, share. So, as you can see, there's a whole bunch of different ones here. What's a Debian theme? Got that bullseye in a whole bunch of different places, it turns out. Because I thought I just found it in desktop, where is it? Desktop. CD. Desktop base. I looked in active theme. And there's those there. So, you can search through and you will find anything that looks like it sounds like we have wallpaper. What else we got? Backgrounds, XFCE. We have the XFCE backgrounds. Okay. Or I downloaded a couple from unsplash.com, so I can have my own if I want to use whatever I want to use for myself. Okay, you're still on desktop. Those defaults all work. Go over there to icons. You can size your icons, like them a little bigger, a little smaller, how you orient them. You want single click to activate items, and I don't like these. And that just turns them off. Okay, there we go. My next video, we're going to talk about changing the icons and the themes.